Randy Orton has been hurt for. I talked about him the other day somewhere, but Randy Orton has been hurt for how long? Over a year.
He's getting there, yeah.
Wow, what is wrong with him?
I think. I was just googling him then. I believe it's a back injury or something like that.
Well, when he gets his check and he looks at it and he said, "Oh, my back hurts like a son of a bitch." Oh. Hey, that's been known to happen.
Hey, the little Lloyds of London scam in the 90s. Do you remember that? Everybody had a back injury then. And guess what?
I do.
You can't prove you got a back injury or not through an X-ray.
Yeah, and I think Lloyds of London, they don't insure wrestlers anymore.
Mm.
Did you know that?
I'm not surprised to hear it.
Because they had so many scams. The first guy that scammed them, I forgot who he was. Guess what? Monkey See, Monkey Do. Then the second wrestler, he filed a suit. And if you can't find it, and a neck injury is another thing you can't hardly prove. All you got to do is say, "Oh, it hurts, don't turn it, don't turn it." Now, what some insurance companies, and this is not concerning wrestlers, some insurance companies, when somebody files a claim they're hurt, they can't do this, they can't do that, they will send a private investigator out to the guy's house with a camera, and he just films all day long the guy doing this and cutting his grass and doing this and doing that. Then when he comes in, we says, "We need to ask you, did your back get better this day?" And that ends the suit. Because if you're going to, hey, it applies in the wrestling business too. My old saying, they'll believe, you give them a reason to disbelieve. And when a guy's back hurts, how's he going up a ladder on top of his roof? And how's he cutting his grass? And how's he digging some flower pots up or something?
One of my uncle's friends actually did that as a job. He was an insurance claims investigator, and he would do that. He would stake out like in the car all day, camera rolling, trying to catch people out. I've got some names for you, in fact. I don't think this is maybe not the first one, but maybe it was. Road Warrior Animal. He did a claim in 1992. And I'll come back to him in a minute because he was a genius at it. Ted DiBiase got a payout in 1993. We'll be talking about Ted later. Kurt Hennig got a back spasm payout for a while. Maybe it's Kurt Hennig. I don't know. Rick Rude definitely did. Bret Hart got a payout as well. But let's go back to Road Warrior Animal. He was the true genius in this because not only did he get a huge payout or yearly payout, annual payout or whatever, he somehow convinced Lloyds of London after 3 or 4 years, maybe 3 years, that he could still compete in wrestling, but only in tag team matches. And he was still getting paid by Lloyds of London and then getting paid by...
So he was getting 2 checks at one time?
Yes.
Wrestling check and a Lloyds of London check? Or
yes, he was.
Or did he just get one big check from Lloyds and...
I don't think it was a payout. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that he was still getting paid a monthly check from Lloyds of London. Maybe it was reduced, I don't know, so he could continue working. But he claimed a back injury, and then he came back, a few years afterwards, started tagging with Hawk again, and I'm pretty sure he was getting, for a good few years, 2 checks at one time.
Wow. Well, but you see all those guys in the 90s, right?
Yep.
The usual suspects. Who'd you say now? Who else? Bret Hart,
Ted DiBiase, Road Warrior Animal,
Kurt
Hennig, Rick Rude, yeah,
and Ted DiBiase.
Yep.
I got a long story about Mr. Ted.
Oh, keep that for a bit. We'll get there.
We'll get to it.
We will get there.